So you can see that it is clear that Eswatini MTN is concerned with development, not just of sport, but also Eswatini life. And they are truly living to their slogan, which says everywhere you go, because I therefore take this moment to thank MTN for this staggering sponsorship, which I have been told is to the tune of 320,000 Malangen for this year. As a ministry, we have witnessed with joy this partnership between MTN and Basketball Association growing leaps and bounds. As the President stated, this is now entering its third year. So indeed, this year's sponsorship has grown by a whopping 20,000 Malangeni from last year's package. And that is a huge increase if you consider the prevailing economic situation. So thank you so much, MTN, for that. We appreciate this effort from Eswatini MTN in developing basketball and sport as a whole in the country. We know that, and we have seen MTN's role in the development of other sporting codes in the country, including football and cycling, just to mention a few. So all these interventions by MTN Eswatini are a clear sign to us of the company's unwavering commitment to playing a leading role in the development of not just the sporting industry, but most importantly, the realization of His Majesty's Vision 2022. So sport has a great role to play in that vision. That is why, as a ministry, we are also trying to fast-track the sports bill. And we believe that once this bill has been passed into an act, it will help to make sure that our sports are properly regulated, and it will also help in the mobilization of resources. And once everything is in place, then it is possible for professionalism of the industry, and this will see many Emaswati not just partaking in sport as a form of recreation, but as a means of making a living. Now, for sport to become professional, we need consistent support from our partners and sponsors like Eswatini MTN. As I've mentioned earlier, we've seen them pump millions into football over a partnership that has lasted almost a decade. And it is my sincere hope that basketball will experience the same kind of growth and become even bigger under the support of MTN. I hope too that this partnership will last for many more years. Indeed, this sponsorship from MTN has contributed greatly to the development of basketball in the whole of Eswatini. As a ministry, we have noted with excitement that the sponsorship this year covers, amongst other things, the Elite League, Men's League, the National Women's League, the Men's Promotional League, and in addition, for the first time this year, the sponsorship, we have been told, will cover the National High School Championships and also wheelchair basketball. So that is a very massive form of development, because it will touch everyone in the country. Moreover, on another first, the Elite Men's League, which has predominantly been played in the Manzini region in the past, will now be played in areas such as Mbabane, as a way of popularizing the sport. All this has been made possible through the wonderful support that Eswatini MTN is providing. So once again, on behalf of the entire ministry and the Basketball Association, we say thank you so much, MTN. I'd also like to congratulate the newly elected Executive Committee of the Basketball Association. And I'm sure these are people who will be committed to their work. And what I'd like to urge you to do is to make sure that you represent the association well, you carry out your jobs with commitment, you work diligently, and I have no doubt that if you do this, MTN Eswatini will have no reason for not extending this beautiful partnership with us. I'm also excited to hear that you now take some of your games to, right across the country. Babane, I'm hoping it's just a start, because at the end of the day, we know that some of these sports are less popular, especially in the rural areas of the country. And we urge the association to take this as a challenge and make sure that basketball is popular, not just in the cities, but all over the country as a whole. I'm well aware of the budget limitations, but we encourage you to do your best in making this possible. We hope that you will continue working together with our Sports and Recreational Council, especially during the Shuguma programs. I hope Lomo will be announcing the next Shuguma soon, because it is one of the means that the council is using to try to spread sport throughout the country. Popularizing basketball will only make the partnership between us and MTN more worthwhile to the sponsor, because MTN wants to be everywhere. Okay. As I conclude, I would like to urge all clubs to make it a point that they play fair throughout the duration of the season. Please remember that you have a big role in developing the sport and ensuring that we maintain our sponsors or even attract other sponsors. So I now wish all the participating clubs the best of luck for the season. Thank you.